Hey everybody, what's going on? Well, this is take two because my other cat decided it was going to get in the picture. And anyways, oh yeah, gotta love them. Anyways, this is the motor when we were starting to get all of the accessories kind of in place and sorted out, and to figure out brackets and belts and all that kind of fun stuff. So we've used the old Air product setup HVAC, and it comes with this own bracket. So this bracket is built and designed around just a standard small block with no blower application, obviously. So this AC compressor is actually supposed to sit here, like basically one hole over, and then the alternator is supposed to sit up here, and then obviously power steering down here. But because the intake manifold, excuse me, is not the typical small block Chevy, it is the blower manifold, so it's a little bit different. And then because we have sheet metal valve covers, it also gives us a little bit of interference on the brackets. So what we've done with this is, instead of it trying to be the diamond shape, so you'd have your carb on top, you'd have these two right kind of tight in the middle, and then your block is kind of basically the way that they design it. It's more like I guess if you're going to make a 32 or something like that, where you got a really narrow nose and you've got to be able to stack all that stuff up, then it gives you opportunity to do so. So as you can see here, we got the valve cover issue, and we've got a temperature sending unit port. This is the throttle bracket, which we actually had to extend and change in order for it to get all the throttle return and stuff, everything working with the sniper. So this is just a basic, you can have a look at it. Where are we at here? So we got pulleys on stuff. We're trying to deal with the heater stuff, right? We're gonna try and route it. I did a vertical one in here, and then what I did was actually ended up changing it, putting it into a 45, and then polishing it all, and then getting it so it'll come up and lay over the valve cover. This is the start of our alternator bracket. Like I say, it's same thing to it. It's hard to take original stuff to make it work, especially with what we want to try and do with this. So it does make a huge change in, well, you could call it geometry, I guess you could call it, but for the most part. But like, I mean, this is just a base plate. There's one more plate comes in, then this all gets spacers, all gets bolted together. Okay, we're gonna go back to the chassis. I guess I got this one in there. This was the original motor. Yeah, it had a pretty good knock. I think they collapsed the lifter in it. Don't know, never tore it apart. We just decided to put something a lot better and a lot stronger in it. This is actually, that motor will be coming out, going through, and then going into another project. Anyways, here you can see the spacers. We're kind of trying to get everything alignment for all of our adjustment rods and that kind of stuff. So as you can see, blower pulleys on now, so we're really trying to get everything figured out. Oh, I guess we're gonna go skip back. Anyways, QA1, awesome, good suspension, really cool, easy to work with. The way you can see here where we changed the motor mount, we had talked about that once before with that. And then same thing too, so we wanted twin breathers, try to keep it the same, and we took basically full like K&N style vents, but we wanted to put shields on them in order to keep any kind of moisture or anything if one of the guys driving this, keep it out of that and keep it breathing. So power steering, here you can see used the base part of the bottom side of the bracket, and then just added everything in to mount to the lower bolt holes, like the old original style engine mount holes. Yeah, and fully adjustable rod, right hand, left hand, full meal deal. And you can tell, I mean, it gets really tight. Just because we've dropped the motor into the chassis a little bit and trying to get everything to fit snug, but I really feel sorry for me when I got to pull this shit apart and fix it, because I should almost make a list of disassemble A, B, and C, and then go to D. You know what I mean? So, anyways, there's the tranny. We put a turbo 400 in this. Was just priming. This was after it was all cleaned. We primed, and then with an etching primer, and then we went to paint. So we painted the same color as the motor, which is that cast gray. I get tired of everything orange and blues and greens and whatever, so we just wanted to try and make it blend in with the chassis, especially everything being that it's going to be, that's gray, as most of you have seen already in one of the other videos. So there we are, putting her all in one shot. That's Gary, that's the owner of the Charger that we're going to be working on too as we move forward here. We should see it here probably in the next month and a half, I guess. I think that's what the body shop wanted. So then we're just going to go back into the basics of just putting stuff together. So that's going to be it for this video. This will be the last one kind of on the motor and the chassis. Well, there's smoke. This is the one that just jumped up and fucked up my first video. But anyways, yeah, getting it all taped off in order to get etching primer on it and that kind of thing. So, but anyways, this will be the last one for the motor stuff in this aspect of it, of the stills. So now I've got 2 other ones. I got another one in here explaining when we run it, and then another one with it running, just the chassis, because we got it so that we could check for leaks and you know, kind of get it pre-tuned, I guess you'd want to say, so that we don't have any major issues when it's the body's on and then we got to fight around everything and scratch shit up. So hopefully you guys liked it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, any questions, just ask. I mean, it's the more the merrier, and it helps the channel out. Thanks guys, cheers.